Every time when we come across a successful person in our life, we always tend to think that this person is probably very lucky to get the best background, or probably he got the successful parents. But have you ever tried to understand the success of that person depends on a good teacher who have definitely given him the education, the destiny, the purpose in his life, which has given him a real meaning to go ahead in life. Most of the time, whenever we get the fruit, we always appreciate the fruit. We think the fruit is so tasty, but have you ever tried to understand the tree which bore the fruit is because of that gardener? Yes, a teacher is also like that gardener who is always trying to show the plant and show the right direction so that it really can nurture into a healthy tree and tomorrow can bear the fruit. In our life, we all have definitely witnessed some good teachers, but many of us have really not given the tribute to those teachers. I believe this Teachers' Day, we really should take a pledge to ourselves to understand the contribution of these teachers in our life. However, there is no particular day to give our thanks and gratitude to those great men and women who have sacrificed their life, who are the backbone of the nation, who really make a difference to a child's life. A teacher can bring change to the nation. Whenever we talk about the progress of the nation, we always talk about the ministers, we talk about the healthcare professionals, we talk about the soldiers, but we should not forget that similarly like the other professionals, the teachers are really at the level of foundation. And if the foundation is not strong for any civilization, a country cannot progress. And a teacher is really playing that elementary role, which is really very crucial. When we talk about a big country, when we talk about a civilized nation, we should understand it is because of the education, it is because of the kind of teaching system they have, which makes a country developed. So next time, when you talk about a country's progress, we must understand the teachers who really have played a crucial role in defining the society and giving the shape to its future. We all have definitely a lot of experiences about our teachers, but today in this video, my friends, I'm going to give you some special information which is very relevant standing in 21st century. Today when we talk about our Teachers' Day, we always end up giving thanks to our teachers, and many times we used to think that we have said Happy Teachers' Day and probably that is enough. But have you ever tried to understand that just giving thanks to your teacher or probably expressing your feeling is not enough? Hi, I'm Prabhankur Das. I'm an international trainer and motivation trainer. I would be basically presenting you today about the real fact of being a true teacher. A teacher is someone who really gets the respect for his work. A teacher is someone who plays the role of a backbone for a society. A teacher is someone who selflessly devotes everything for the purpose of spreading awareness and imparting education. But today, when we talk about literally the role of teacher, sometimes we are confused. We think a teacher is definitely like any other professional. A teacher is someone who is paid for his job. So why you should be thankful? And that is why we have seen the society is really have very less respect for the teachers. They are being compared to any other employees of any other services. So that is why people think that why there is something special. They are also getting paid for their job. But do not forget, it is a job which is not so easy. It is a job to pave the road for the future generation. So you have to understand, to become a teacher, you have to be, first of all, selfless. You have to be really great enough. These days, people think that if I have no other profession, then I will end up becoming a teacher. But please remember, a teacher is someone who has to be a champion in his field, in his domain. Then only he will have the capacity to spread his expertise to the others. Whether you are a professional, whether you are a student, but you must agree this fact that we all need a good teacher to really become successful in life. Our parents are always the first teachers who have given us the best education in life. They are the one who have really given us the idea to differentiate between good and bad. But at the same time, our teacher who are in our school, in our university, and maybe in our college, who have definitely played a crucial role in giving a shape to our career. In 21st century, if you ask me, there is literally the complete revolution in the teaching methodology. Today, if you talk about teachers, the days are gone when people really have a lot of things to teach. But these days, a teacher has got a different role. A teacher has to ask a lot of questions, and the right questions, to ensure that he creates that excitement, that level of enthusiasm in the student, so that the student really get desperate to know that thing. Today we are living the age of Google, where the biggest teacher is the biggest portal created by Larry Page, where we can see anything or whatever information we're looking for. It can just come at a click of a finger. But we have to understand that in a sea of information, where there is abundant source of information, we need the right question to be asked. And who will teach us that what is the right thing for us? What is the right content for us? A teacher is someone who can really inspire you, who can really help you to really go in the right direction. Otherwise, we'll be lost in the sea of information, because we have more content available to us, but unfortunately, most of us are getting flown away, carried away by the sea of information. So it is very important today to get a good teacher. And if you have really a good teacher, you really have to get hold of the teacher and take help of the teacher to get a proper direction in your life, so that you really can make a real meaning of your life. It is not important that always a teacher should be in your school, college or university. Even sometimes your colleague, your friend, your immediate manager, even it could be your spouse, and sometimes your children could be your teacher. There is no harm in learning someone or learning something from people who are at a smaller age than us, because knowledge is something which is priceless and which can come from anyone at any point of time. Remember, we can always learn from everywhere and anyone. So if you are getting some information, we should always welcome. So we have to understand that this inspiration of educating yourself and educating others should be within ourselves. And the day when you understand this urge to teach and being taught, you'll really understand the meaning of becoming a good teacher. A teacher is someone who really sacrifices his or her comfort just to ensure that how he or she can spread information among the mass, how he or she can really help a young person or the new generation to see a better life. A teacher never repents or regrets for his own failure, because the teacher understands that whatever mistake I have made, I'll ensure that my student doesn't do the same. And that is why they always set an example. So in other words, if I say a teacher is the true leader. Before you enter the real life, he is the real leader who helps you to understand the important lesson of leadership. He is the compassionate leader who really shows us the way that how we should lead our life. And that is why all great men and women, whoever has ever really made a name in history, they have all got some good teachers behind them. So this Teachers' Day, I really pay my respect to all those teachers, and once again I really salute to all those unnamed teachers in our life who really have always remained in oblivious, who have always remained unknown and anonymous. But one thing we all have to understand, that every teacher has got something in common, is that they are caring, they are loving, they are respectful, and above all, they have always been selfless to protect us, to give us the purpose to live. They have given us the key of our life through which we really can bring a change to ourselves. So next time we talk about teachers, we have to understand the urge within ourselves to get the education and teach others. So if you really have the urge to help the society, bring up the teacher in yourself. Not necessary that if you have not got a job in school or university, but you can also teach your children, your fellow beings, your society, because we all can be a good teacher, but it is important first of all to understand the role of a teacher in life. Thank you. That's all, my friend. Wish all of you happy Teachers' Day, and hope we all really pay respect to the teachers. And only 5th September should not be a Teachers' Day, which is considered as the birthday of our second president, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. But it is also important that this day is just a symbolic, my friend. We should make sure that every single day we should pay equal respect to this Teachers' Day, so that we understand the purpose and the meaning of teacher and their contribution in life. Take care, stay well, stay blessed. Happy Teachers' Day once again.